at first, you know, I was thinking about coming back, or, you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to come back or not because of the jaw injury for this second time I broke it. So, you know, it was in the back of my head, should I return or should I not? But I started missing it a lot, and here we are, I'm back. And now, you know, I can't wait to get back in there.
He's in the spotlight, you know. He just come off of losing the world championship, so I'm sure it's going to be about him. I mean, it's a comeback fight, but you never know how it's going to go out there. I'm going to give it my all and do everything I can to get a win.
Time now for our main event, a 10-round bout in the light heavyweight division, catchweight, I should say. Melvin Russel, coming to the ring all the way from Ashland, Kentucky, is making his walk to face Joe the Beast Smith Jr.
Melvin Russel having quite possibly the greatest nickname in the history of nicknames, the Romantic Redneck.
That's right. I was going to say it, Dana, but you beat me to it.
Here's the graphic right here. Yeah. We're looking at it right now.
We'll get into that in just a bit. But Melvin Russel, he got into the sport late, looking to make that late flurry, maybe like a supernova.
And we talked to him yesterday. He knew about Joe's broken jaw, and he's looking to take advantage of Joe's ring rust, not having been in the ring for the time that Joe's been away, about 11 months.
That's right. Had that broken jaw, as you mentioned. He thought he suffered the injury in training camp, and then in the second round in the Sullivan-Barrera fight is when he really took a major shot.
Barrera hit him with a nasty right uppercut.
That's right.
And you know,
changed the fight.
Joe knew his jaw was broken.
Changed the landscape of that fight. Well, here comes the Beast. He's a local 66 day worker. He also owns his own business, Joe Smith Tree Service, works for himself. He's the common man, but he also has 2 erasers in his left and right hand that are weapons. Joe the Irish Bomber Smith Jr. making his way to the ring, first time in 11 months that he's fought.
Joe's very eager to get back in the ring, very eager to continue with the rest of his career. And I'll tell you, Joe can punch in both hands. He's got a very balanced style. Joe, you know, there's a significant difference here in age. And, you know, obviously Joe is going to look to take advantage of that. At the same time, the overall experience level for Joe Smith's fought at a significantly higher level of quality opposition.
No question about that. Let's go to David Diamante now for the particulars.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the 4 corners of the world to the 4 corners of this ring right here at the Mohegan Sun. This is it. The time has come. The fight starts now. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing with his head trainer, Corky Salyer. He wears the black with the red stripe. He weighed in at 177 pounds. His professional record, 11 victories. Against 4 defeats, he has 2 bouts even and 7 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Ashland, Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Melvin, the Romantic Redneck Russel. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, standing with his head trainer, Jerry Capobianco. He wears the orange, white, and green. He's scaled at a ready 179 pounds. His professional record, 23 victories against 2 defeats. He has 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Mastic, New York, he is the former WBC International Light Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome the exciting and hard-hitting, the Irish Bomber, the Beast from the East, Joe Smith Jr. Smith Jr.
You've both been giving you instructions in the dressing room. I want you to obey the commands, protect yourselves all the time. Right now, we're going to call it right here, just under the letters, right here. Big base line is going to go under the green as well, all right? Tap it up. Let's go.
Well, Joe's got the backing of the crowd already. Looking forward to his first return in the ring in 11 months since breaking his jaw for the second time in a bout against Sullivan Barrera, where he lost his world title. This one's scheduled for 10, round 1 underway. Joe Smith Jr., green, orange, and white trunks. Melvin Russel in the black trunks with red trim.
Joe Smith is very, very strong. He's also very balanced. Very balanced is a balanced style between boxing and punching. If I had to side with either of the two, I would side with him more as a puncher. He's more aggressive. At the same time, he does fight from the length because he is tall.
Melvin Russel felt that left hook. Joe Smith follows it up with the right.
I had a feeling that Joe's going to come on and impress him.
You talked about his strength. Joe Smith, deceptively strong, too. You think with his height and his tall lankiness, but he has the strength there.
Exceptional balance, puts himself in great position to punch all the time. Never really caught out of position.
Ooh, what an uppercut. Melvin Russel goes down.
And you really can't fault Smith for hitting him when he was down, because it was part of a continuous attack.
Mouthpiece came out and all. Steve Willis brings him back. Fell on the ground. He wants to watch it.
Melvin Russell's buying himself a little bit more time there.
Absolutely. And his manager, Corky.
It was wisely done.
Very veteran move there. Joe Smith can taste the blood. He goes at Melvin Russell. Hits him with some right hands.
Joe Smith Jr., he can fight. He really can fight. He's come out, he's just gone right down to the body with those right uppercuts.
We know he can fight. He burst onto the scene with the first round TKO against Andre Fonfara back in 2016.
An 18-to-1 odds.
Another right uppercut. Melvin Russell goes down, and this fight is over.
Is over.
Joe Smith Jr. returns with the right uppercut, and he stops Melvin Russell here in round 1.
A good victory for Joe. Joe seemed to be holding his right hand.
He did.
Seemed to be holding his right hand and wincing in pain a little bit. May have hurt a knuckle.
Well, I'm sure you'll be sure to ask him about that, no doubt.
Yes, indeed.
Be in the ring with him shortly. Looked like he hurt that hand, but no doubt returns with the first round knockout victory over Melvin, the romantic redneck, Russell.
Impressive comeback for Joe. Joe, balancing his attack, coming in at Russell that first round. Russell didn't necessarily offer much in the way of opposition. At the same time, here now we're going to take a look.
Yeah, we'll show you again how it ended. It's like a blink, but here comes the power shot from Joe Smith Jr., the beast. Good night.
Yeah, that uppercut just caught Melvin just right perfectly on the chin, and I think that's what may have caused the pain to Joe's right hand.
Yeah, he felt the pain right away too. You saw him shaking it off.
It
looked like he hit a flush.
Looked like he caught him in the temple, and he may have caught with the wrong part of the glove. I hope Joe doesn't have an injury.
Here's the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Willis calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 45 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by knockout, the beast from the east, the Irish Bomber, Joe Smith Jr.
Don't go anywhere. Dana Rosenblatt jumps inside the ring. He goes one-on-one with the winner. That's when we come back. Joe Smith Jr. didn't realize if he was going to come back to boxing after breaking his jaw twice. But he came back and he put on a show because he said he started to miss boxing. But now he wanted a new start, wanted to show good technique in this fight and his boxing ability and look good stopping him And I think he accomplished all of that.
Oh, he most definitely did. I'll tell you, the other champions in the light heavyweight division aren't necessarily happy that Joe Smith decided to come back to boxing. I'll tell you that.
I want to show you what his jaw looks like now. Joe Smith Jr. sent us the pictures. I mean, he's got an exceptional dentist, obviously. You see the dental work, but you see the wire that was placed in his mouth in the bottom left of your screen, which looks like a bike chain. More surgery that he had to get to repair that broken right jaw. Came back pretty strong. Here's the first early knockdown from Joe Smith Jr. Found a home on Melvin Russel. Set it up with that left hand and hit him with a sharp uppercut. Knocked him to the ground, and Dana mentioned he hit him with the left-handed shot while he was there. But you really didn't know, and here comes the finish. Another strong right uppercut by Joe Smith Jr. that ended the fight, getting him back into the win column. Now 24-2 with 20 knockouts. Now let's go inside the ring. Dana standing by with the winner.
Here with Joe Smith Jr., the winner tonight by first round knockout. Joe, not a lot in the way of opposition coming from Melvin Russel, but how did you feel coming back after 11 months off?
No, it felt great to get back in here. I started off a little rusty, getting my jab off and stuff, working on my range. But once I got it down a little bit, I was able to pick my shots and land them.
You feel as though some of that ring rust has come off now?
Yeah, it's definitely coming off a little bit. In that little bit of time I had, I felt it coming back. Hearing my fans out here cheering for me, it's the best motivation to get me back in the gym and come back and look even better.
So now with an impressive first-round knockout coming on that first fight back, what might be next?
Man, I want to get back. I want to fight a champion. That's what I'm looking for, a world title. So anyone with a title, but I want Kovalev. I want him.
Joe Smith is reaching for the highest and the best in the light heavyweight division, and we're going to be here to watch him. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody who came out tonight, and everyone, all my fans, family most of all, all their support. Jerry Cap here, my trainer, and Phil, his brother, with all their support, it helped me get back in here, and without all them being behind me, I wouldn't be back in here today, so it's a great feeling.
Excellent. Well, Team Joe Smith Jr. did a great job tonight. Thanks a lot, Joe.